Hello and welcome to Enjoy English School.
欢迎来到 Enjoy 英语学院
I'm Stevie.
And I'm Lori.
And today, Lori, we are talking about one of my favorite subjects, good eats. Things to eat that are tasty, okay? And our subject today is Black Forest cake.
You know what? This is also one of my favorite subjects too.
Ah, cool.
所以今天呢，来到了我们美食飨宴的单元。那要来看到的，刚好是 Stevie 老师跟我都非常喜欢，可能也是很多同学们喜欢的，就是尝一口来自童话世界的黑森林蛋糕。
So let's take a look at our article. Okay, looking at our article, Black Forest cake is a famous chocolate layer cake from Germany. So we have some, basically some definitions that we use in baking here. We have the name of this cake, Black Forest cake, and that is the same as it is in the Chinese.
That's right, 黑森林蛋糕直译就可以了。
It's a famous cake from Germany. And what kind of cake? It's a chocolate layer cake. Whenever we have a cake that we call a layer cake, the word layer means basically, it means one level, okay? One layer. So whenever we have a layer cake, that means your cake has different layers, okay? It could be 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers. There are some cakes that have like 30 layers, and they're very thin.
That's right, 非常薄的层啊。
Yeah. So this is called a chocolate layer cake. And this one, the Black Forest cake, is from Germany.
是的，那我们来看到第一句讲到呢，这个黑森林蛋糕啊，是来自德国的知名的千层蛋糕。那刚刚呢 ，Stevie 老师呢，因为他本身也很善于烘焙he's also good at baking。所以呢，他刚刚教了我们，就是这个 layer 一层一层的意思，用在蛋糕里头呢，它当然就是指蛋糕不同的 level 那它的这个 level 这个 layer 数呢我们曾经有一种是很高达这个可能20-30层，那所以它的每一层当然就非常的 thin， 就是非常的薄。这种我们的中文叫做千层蛋糕
right.
这个名字取得蛮好的。那所以呢，在我们这里的话呢，课文中首先它破题就讲到说，黑森林蛋糕是来自德国的知名的千层蛋糕。
It first appeared around the beginning of the 20th century. And there are a few different stories about who might have invented it. So we learn a couple of things here. We learn that this cake, it first appeared, all right? This is the first time people started seeing it or hearing about it was at the beginning of the 20th century. And, okay, now we have another idea. And there are a few different stories about who might have invented it. So we don't know for sure who invented this cake. Who thought up this idea the very first time? We don't really know. There are different stories that talk about it. So, and maybe all of the stories are true. Maybe many people came up with the same kind of idea at the same time.
That's very possible.
It's possible when it comes to food that many people have a different version of something. So we don't know for sure who invented it, but we do know for sure we like it.
It's delicious. That's something we are sure of.
Yeah.
对，好的，所以第二句我们继续来看到，他讲到说 it 当然指的就是我们的黑森林蛋糕这边用一个虚主词代替，它呢 first appeared 首度的出现就是呢让人们所知道所见到它的时间点呢，大约是叫做 around 所以大概在什么时间点，你就可以用 around 后面加那个时间点。所以大概在20世纪的初期的时候呢，是黑森林蛋糕首度出现的那逗号的后面，而且呢 there are a few different stories， 就是有几种不同的故事。那什么意思呢？就是有好几种不同的说法 关于什么呢？关于呢，有可能是谁发明了这个，谁创造了这个黑森林蛋糕的这个创造人来讲的话呢，有几种不同的说法。那所以刚刚呢 ，Stevie 老师有讲到一个蛮好的片语可以学起来，就是 come up with an idea 这里的 come up with an idea 呢，就是你想出了一个什么样的点子。那这个片语的话呢，我们拼一下好吗？
Come up with. Come, C-O-M-E, like come here. Come up, U-P, with, W-I-T-H. Come up with an idea. It means to think up an idea or think of something.
对，所以这里的 come up with 或者是 think up 或者 think of 这三个你就可以一起来背咯。
We'll use this a lot. Like if somebody thinks you have a good idea, they might say, wow, that's a great idea. How did you come up with that? Or how did you think of that?
对，你是怎么想出来的？这么好的一个点子。
So it's a great phrase to know.
That's right.
Okay, looking at the next paragraph, in this paragraph, we learn about how the Black Forest cake got its name. So the name of the cake refers to a densely wooded and mysterious area in southwestern Germany, the Black Forest. Okay, so we know there is a place in Germany called the Black Forest. Now, many years ago, people were often afraid to go into a forest.
That's true.
Especially if it is a dense forest. Now here we use the word densely. All right, we use the adjective. But when we're saying it's a dense forest, that means that there are a lot of trees. They're probably very tall trees, so you cannot see the sun very well.
And not see the sky either.
Yeah, you can't see the sky. And they are very close together. Like in Taiwan, we often hear Taiwan has a very dense population, especially if you live in Taipei City, New Taipei City. That means there are a lot of people packed in a small area. So the population is very dense, okay? That just means a lot of people in a small area. So when we talk about a densely wooded and mysterious area called the Black Forest, then that means it's a very thick, dense forest, and it's hard to get through, and it's hard to see the sky when you're inside. It's very dark. So people in the past thought that was very scary. So it was very mysterious to them.
没错，那这里的话呢，这个Stevie 老师描述的非常的 vivid 很生动，就是来讲到说呢，这个蛋糕的名字它 refers to 这个片语很好，也可以把它写起来refers to 是指的是什么的意思，所以这个指的是什么呢？那个对象在 to 的后面所以呢，这个蛋糕的名字它指的就是呢，这个时候我们要从后面看回来，这个黑森林。怎么样的一个黑森林呢？那个在德国的西南部一个非常茂密的森林而且呢是神秘区域的那个地方，就是这个蛋糕的名字的来源那这里我们可以看到，刚刚有讲到这个 dense 这个形容词，它是指非常密集的。所以比如说刚刚讲到的台北或新北市人口很密集，你也可以用一个 dense 这样的形容词来用那但是这里的话呢，我们要用一个森林的区域wooded 把 wood 加了一个 ed 也是变成形容词。那这时候我前面要在讲茂密的森林区域的时候，茂密我要形容形容词，我当然就要用什么呢？要用副词了。所以这里我们才会用了一个 ly 加上去变成 densely 然后 wooded area， 这样子就完成那个修饰了。
Now, we know this area is called the Black Forest, okay? In this region, in this area, we could say. Region, area, it's about the same.
That's right.
People make a special kind of cherry alcohol called Kirsch. Okay? And this alcohol is from the Black Forest region. In fact, if you go to Germany, there are many, many cherry-flavored things. And if they have this kirsch in them, then often they say they're from the Black Forest area.
所以显然那个地区樱桃应该是一个很盛产的作物。
Yes.
That's why.
Lots of cherries in Germany.
好，所以接下来我们看到这一句讲到说，在那个地区，当然就是我们上一句讲到那个 densely wooded and mysterious 的 area， 在那个地区呢，那么人们呢会去酿造一种很特别的 cherry alcohol， 我们叫樱桃酒。那这个樱桃酒的名字叫什么呢？所以它就叫 called kirsch 这个名字，这个不是英文来的字了那么所以呢，这个樱桃酒的名字呢是这样。那么在那个地区，人们都会酿造这种酒。
In fact, I think in Germany they actually maybe even say like Kirsch.
Yeah.
Yeah. In English we say Kirsch. Yeah.
So this is like a foreign word.
It's a German word. Yeah.
Into English.
Right. So this Kirsch, this is the most important ingredient in the classic recipe for Black Forest cake. So now we know Black Forest cake, if it's a classic recipe, what does that mean? If it's classic, that means this is one of the originals. Okay, the original recipe, well, classic means 经典, right?
That's right.
But in this case, it also means it's a recipe that from old times. So it's an original recipe. So the most important ingredient. Whenever we talk about ingredients, we're talking about what a food is made of. Sometimes if it's something like makeup or something, we might check the ingredients. That means all of the things in it.
成分.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a good word to know, ingredient. But especially if you like cooking, you need to get the right ingredients. And this cake, the most important ingredient is kirsch or cherry alcohol.
所以接下来这一句讲到说 this 指的当然就是上一句讲的樱桃酒，它呢是这个最重要的这个材料。什么最重要的材料呢？ In the classic recipe for Black Forest cake， 这里的 recipe 它也不是一个英文发音的字，所以你要小心它的念法。那指的当然就是食谱的意思，做法的意思。所以呢，在黑森林蛋糕它最经典的食谱、最经典的做法里头呢，那么这个樱桃酒是最重要的材料之一了。
So, what is the important, or how is this important ingredient used? Well, each layer of the chocolate cake. Now, we could say each layer of chocolate cake. Why do we add a the? Because we're talking about this kind.
Good point.
So each layer of the Black Forest German chocolate cake is soaked in this liquor to give it a special flavor and make it heavy. Now here, we're talking about heavy like weight. We're also talking about make it dense. Okay. So each layer of a Black Forest cake in a classic traditional Black Forest cake, each layer of the cake is soaked in kirsch, in this cherry liquor.
所以呢，接下来这一句他就讲到说，为什么这个樱桃酒呢，它会是最重要的食材之一？因为讲到 each layer of the chocolate cake， 刚刚也讲到这里的 the 为什么要加进来这个定冠词，是因为我们指的就是这一种德国的黑森林千层蛋糕。那么它的每一层都 be soaked in， 是指被浸泡在什么里面那么浸泡在什么里面呢？ This liquor， 这里的 liquor 我们讲的就是酒精性的饮料但是它这边讲到 this， 当然就是我们上一句讲的这种樱桃酒里面呢，每一层的德国千层蛋糕，黑森林的德国千层蛋糕，我们都要浸泡在那个酒里面。然后是为了什么目的呢？你后面可以用 to 再去加一个原形动词来表达。为了什么？为了要 give it， 这个 it again 是指这个黑森林蛋糕，要给黑森林蛋糕一种特殊的风味 flavor， 以及呢 make it heavy， 不是要让它变得很重，而是要让它的这个整个风味变得很香醇，非常的浓郁、很浓烈的意思，所以才会用 heavy 这一个字。
Actually, in this case, its purpose is not to make it heavy, but it does make it heavy. Like it's also heavy
对，这
and
里
dense.
Steve 老师讲的蛮好的。他说，虽然目标不是为了要让它变重，可是你浸泡过久了以后，而且是每一层都浸泡以后，确实它的重量也变重了。I
Yeah.
think it's similar to a tiramisu. They also soaked its
Tiramisu is a much lighter cake
Mhm.
type. They use a cookie. So
Yeah, but I mean the soaking part.
yeah.
就是提拉米苏，就我所知啦
Yeah.
也有那个浸泡那个手指饼干的那个部分也是泡酒然后让它有一个很特殊的 flavor 一个风味。
Now I'm getting hungry.
Me too.
嗨，大家好，又到我们 Tips and Use 的单元了。我们今天要介绍的主题呢，是跟沉浸在什么东西的氛围里头有关的。好，这个基本上我们常常会用得到。我们在使用的时候呢，沉浸在什么样的氛围，可以说 be soaked in。好，这种方式来表达。那如果说今天本来这个意思的话，就是把什么东西浸在什么地方嘛。我们来看实际的例句。第一个，你可以说那些脏衣服被泡在肥皂水里头，你就可以说 The dirty clothes were soaked in soapy water。好，在这里的话 be soaked in 就是真的浸泡在里面。第二种情况呢，你可以说我们在佛罗伦斯的时候，沉浸在许多历史跟艺术的氛围之中。这种时候就是感觉沉浸在氛围，对不对？英文就可以这样子讲 We were soaked in so much history and art when we were in Florence。所以今天提到 be soaked in 可以指实际的东西泡在什么里面，或者是沉浸在什么样的氛围。
All right, looking at the next paragraph, this is something I think many people wonder. When we just talked about traditional or classic Black Forest cake being soaked in cherry alcohol. I'm sure many people here have thought, I've had Black Forest cake in coffee shops, and it was not soaked in liquor, and my children could eat it. Of course, there are different kinds of Black Forest cake, and a traditional classic one has the cherry liquor. And then looking at the next paragraph, of course, alcohol is not suitable for children's cakes. So the recipe has changed over time. Okay, the recipe has changed over time. Now, whenever we use this phrase, something has happened over time. This means it slowly changes as time goes on.
That's right.
Okay, so, and this is saying because we know, of course, alcohol is not suitable for, it's not good for kids. But kids love cake.
Oh,
right?
They do.
So actually the original Black Forest cake is not a children's cake. It's an adult cake. Okay. But because children love cake, the recipe has changed over time, and now they have Black Forest cake that everybody can eat.
That's right.
Yeah.
所以呢，刚刚这边讲到说这个当然of course， 那么这个酒并不适合来做小孩子的蛋糕。这里的 be not suitable for something， 就是对什么东西是不恰当的是不适合的。那酒当然对小孩子的蛋糕来讲是不适合做进去的。那么所以呢 ，the recipe 我们刚刚讲到这个黑森林蛋糕的食谱has changed， 也就已经的改变了。随着什么呢 ？Over time， 随着时间。所以这里有一个很好的这个翻译法，我们可以说也与时俱进了，随着时间也改变了。那注意，通常在 over time 的前面，你很常会看到的是一个现在完成式，因为它表达某一个已经在发生的状态，一个在持续的状态，然后随着时间过去。好，所以呢，有一个副词也可以学起来，叫 gradually。gradually 就是逐渐的、渐渐的。我们请老师拼一下
Gradually. Now, this word, if you say it slowly, it's just like it's spelled. Gradually. Gradually. But when we say it quickly, gradually, you don't have to say the you, it kind of goes together.
That's right. 好，那刚刚呢也有提到说，那像这样子的一个食谱原本它的 classic 的食谱 ，Stevie 老师用了2个形容词也可以学起来，也就是 traditional 的或者是 original 的那个 recipe， Can we also spell the two words? Please?
Sure. Original. 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 And I think traditional, many people have heard. Traditional. It's tradition with al.
所以这3个字你可以一起背，虽然它并不一样，但是它的意思是相通的啊。
Right. So a modern Black Forest cake includes layers of chocolate. And of course, here we're talking about chocolate cake. And also, there are, we have layers of little like chocolate cream or chocolate pudding in between the layers of cake. So it includes layers of chocolate with whipped cream and cherries between every layer, as well as on the top and sides of the cake. Now, the cherries are usually not on the sides. Okay, the sides are whipped cream. But the middle is usually, it's a chocolate cake with some sort of chocolate cream or chocolate pudding, and sometimes cherries in the middle and whipped cream, and then more cake. And then the very top is all whipped cream with cherries on the top. There are many different kinds. And this is as well on the top and the sides of the cake, like it says.
That's right. 所以接下来这一句，我们来看到，它当然就要介绍，既然这个黑森林蛋糕的食谱呢，随着时间有在改变了，那我们今天所见到的黑森林蛋糕是什么样的版本呢？所以他接下来介绍到 a modern 就是我们的这个 the Black Forest cake we have today， 我们所现在现代版本的黑森林蛋糕 includes 就包含了，那这边的是 A as well as B。好，所以呢，各位先把 as well as 在句子中间把它圈起来，那它的前面跟它的后面两个是对等的，你就可以很容易看清楚了啊。那么包含了什么呢？包含了第一个 as well as 的前面有写到了每一层这个巧克力的中间呢，都还有着鲜奶油跟樱桃啊，这个是它的前面 as well as 以及呢这个在上层以及在侧边的蛋糕也都有着这个鲜奶油跟樱桃。那不过呢，刚刚CV 老师当然有讲到，在侧边的话，一般来讲是鲜奶油，但是在 top 上面当然就会有鲜奶油跟樱桃了。
Yes. Additionally, or we could say in this case, even more. All right. This means more than what we're talking about.
That's right.
Additionally, many forms of the cake or this cake have chocolate shavings covering the outside. So shave, you know what shave means, like 刮胡子, shave. So think about chocolate and just shaving it. So it's very thin. Okay, it becomes almost like paper thin chocolate.
对。
And they sprinkle it all over the cake. And so many forms of the cake have chocolate shavings covering the outside.
所以接下来呢，讲到说 many forms， 这里的 form 我们本来是指一个形式或者是一个外形，那这里指的是很多种黑森林蛋糕它的外层、它的外形因为呢我们已经讲了嘛，这个 recipe 它是会 change over time， 所以你当然 have more than one kind of Black Forest cake。 你不止一种黑森林蛋糕的做法。那这里的话呢，它的做法是很多外层有刚刚讲的这种巧克力的碎屑呢，去装点这个蛋糕。
It's so good. So Black Forest cake is a dream for dessert lovers and is now enjoyed all over the world. You can now get it everywhere, all around the world, including right here where we live.
That's true. 台湾也是有的所以最后这一句呢，结语讲到说黑森林蛋糕它是这个甜点热爱者们的梦幻逸品而且呢，也是现在深受全球的人所喜爱的一种蛋糕。
Okay, it's time for us to go get some Black Forest cake.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Together.
Bye-bye.
第62页美食飨宴，尝一口来自童话世界的黑森林蛋糕。
Black Forest cake. Black Forest cake is a famous chocolate layer cake from Germany. It first appeared around the beginning of the 20th century, and there are a few different stories about who might have invented it. The name of the cake refers to a densely wooded and mysterious area in southwestern Germany, the Black Forest. In this region, people make a special kind of cherry alcohol called Kirsch. This is the most important ingredient in the classic recipe for Black Forest cake. Each layer of the chocolate cake is soaked in this liquor to give it a special flavor and make it heavy. Of course, alcohol is not suitable for children's cakes, so the recipe has changed over time. A modern Black Forest cake includes layers of chocolate with whipped cream and cherries between every layer, as well as on the top and sides of the cake. Additionally, many forms of the cake have chocolate shavings covering the outside. Black Forest cake is a dream for dessert lovers and is now enjoyed all over the world.